Hello and welcome everyone. Today I am going to do my prayer challenge. And it's going to be a prayer for peace of mind and a prayer for peace of positivity. And also I needed to make it make sense why people hate Larry Mcghee and not the people that testified against Rob in New York. So I'm just getting ready to start off, with my short little videos. Hello everyone. Hey White Tupac, I came in there the other day and partied with you for a little while. Hey Big Tim. Hey Rockin'. Tumbella. Big Tim. I am Queen. So first, I want to do the prayer challenge. And Big Tim, that was a nice show that you did. That was a nice town. I like that. Everybody, please subscribe to Big Tim and God We Trust. He loves America. I respect his views on how. I know White Tupac, you was drunk. You was having a darn good time. And back to Big Tim. He is subscribe to his channel. He loves the United States of America. I respect that. He takes us to different countries. Today he was showing us his town, an old town. It's nice. So people are doing some great things here on YouTube, and I like what everybody is doing. And me, April Showers, I respect everybody's viewpoints, religious beliefs, and political beliefs. I am not going to argue with anybody about those things. And so I was raised to respect people and their thoughts and their views. So my prayer, hold on y'all, I got to blow this stuff up so I can read it. I can't find my glasses. Okay, I'm getting ready to say a prayer to open up the show. Today, my prayer is a prayer for peace of mind. It says, loving God, please grant me peace of mind and calm my troubled heart. My life is like a turbulent sea. I can't seem to find my balance, so I stumble and worry constantly. Give me the strength and clarity of mind to find my purpose and walk the path that you laid out for me. I trust your love, God, and know that you will heal distress, just as the sun rises each day against the dark of the night. Please bring me clarity with the light of God. Amen. So, with that being said, and I talk about my life. This show, I'm not talking about anybody. If you think the show is about you, then let the shoe fit. Because my shows, they're my shows. I don't call any, I tell people to come in when I start my shows. But what I'm going to talk about is what I talked about, and I have not talked to anybody else about doing my shows. So, with that being said, I had to ask God for a peace of mind in a lot of situations in my life. And that's when I came to realize, as we talked about the other day, I can't control people. And the devil will send people to get you off course. He will send people to get you off course. And I've had some issues with family members. Okay, I'm human. I got problems just like everybody else. But I thank God that we are a family that can sit down after we done had a big blow up. Well, some of them, and you can talk about what happened and have peace. Peace of mind. See, I have peace of mind. And God has kept me here. I am a 2-time breast cancer survivor, a stroke survivor. I could have been in prison. Is everything. Right. Can you pass the test is the question. Hey, Just V. So, moving right along, I need to understand something that makes sense. And I'm going to talk about anything I want to talk about. So, everybody hates Larry Mcghee. The non-supporters. So first of all, I'm trying to make it make sense. Because first of all, whatever he did, you niggas would have did the same thing too. And excuse my French, you Negroes, niggas just, okay, black people have snitched on their families to get their time reduced. You got father snitching on son. So why is it such a big deal? Okay? I don't get this. Now, what I need to make sense is, so you're mad at Larry because he read the paperwork. Larry done went and did his time. He's come out. He owned up to what he did. I didn't like, it wasn't like I did not dislike Larry. I just said I would not fool with people from the other side. And so how we became friends is I called him up because I was going to, use him up to get some information about some things. And from that, a friendship formed. I do not have to answer to you people. Nobody can tell me who I'm going to talk to. If you knew Rob forgave Cash Jones for writing a book. He does not walk around carrying hate in his heart. Now, what I need to do, and people, you look in the mirror. Now, don't get me wrong. I have not been perfect. As Rockin says, As you paint out other people's fault, you first have to take a hard look in the mirror. Self first. So let me tell you, hey, I was out here doing everything under the sun. Okay? I done did everything under the sun. You say I did it, I done did it. I don't give a damn, because I don't have to answer to you people. But I need to understand, because see, at the end of the day, supporters and non-supporters know that Rob had a troubled childhood. Hurt people hurt people. Okay? And I'm going to love him and stand by him no matter what. So it don't matter what nobody's saying. It don't matter who reading the paperwork. It don't matter. None of that stuff matters. Because y'all need to take a look in the mirror at yourself. Y'all, those that went down there and tried to sabotage the case and everything else. Now, I need to know. Hold on. I'm getting ready to share the screen for one moment. Hold on, y'all. Mama a little slow, so hold on. I gotta remove some stuff. Hey, Pan, my love from Greece. Hold on, y'all. I gotta remove the prayer. Hold on. Now, I need to know. Why you hate Larry Mcghee, but these people that work for R. Kelly is telling what they saw. They were several key witnesses against Mr. Kelly, who is on trial in Brooklyn, still appear loyal to the singer, but their accounts appear to corroborate the accusations against him. Even though they love him, they still got on that stand and they testified against him, along corroborating their stories match what the accusers were saying. Where is the outrage for all of these people that got up there and testified against him? Where is that outrage? Are you talking about all of these people? Are you on social media saying you don't like these people? Because see, they testified. All of these people, if you read this article, you look up R. Kelly, former employees who testified against him. I didn't see Larry Mcgee's name in any of this paperwork. I need somebody to make this make sense to me. I mean, all of these people testified against him. I need to know, are you talking about these people The employees that testified against him, you got so much outrage for, and he's been found guilty. So I have to say victims. I don't like the verdict, but I have to accept it. So the employees that testified against him went along with what the victims were saying. Where is the outrage for these employees? Are you on YouTube saying, I can't stand, let me see, former employees? Nicholas Williams, who manned the phones. Let me see. You got Miss Copeland. You got Demetrius Smith. You got Suzette Mayweather. Miss Mayweather said that Mr. Kelly grilled her about the conversations, which she told the jury the other women had always initiated. But as Mr. Kelly interrogated her at his studio that day, Miss Mayweather said she lied to him, taking responsibility for starting the prohibited conversations, interfering for the women's safety. Interfering for the women's safety. Are you interrogating this woman on YouTube, Instagram, and social media sites? Are you saying you hate her, you can't stand her? Because she got on the stand and said this. Yet, where is Larry Mcgee's name at? Make it make sense. Yeah, Big Tim, we have Robert Sylvester Kelly, known as R. Kelly, an R&B singer. And yes, the entire world does not know about R. Kelly. Some people do not listen to R&B, and they've accused him of things. This is not the person that I know, so it don't matter. I'm just speaking on what I see. I'm just trying to make this make sense. Hey, Georgia girl, you know, and all of these orchestrated beats. Hey, I like Dana, I like DeBoski, I like Tyson, I like One Papoose. I do not hate these people. Everybody had their own way on how they wanted to do things. When anybody said they was going to do anything, I volunteered my services. I did not ask to be put in certain situations. Yes, I've been slammed, dogged out, and talked about. Do I care? No. Because you know what? Let me see. I got Melinda, Ruthie, Tiffany, Tiana, Kendra, Lolo, Trevin, all of these people that are on the supporter side, Chi-Town, that these are people that I think like me. I don't know. I really don't care. I can call them, but I know. I've met Tiffany, I met Tiana, and we've had good conversations. They respect. I don't care about all of this stuff. But what I'm saying is the hate for a man. Cause see, I can't hate anybody. A hate for a man that's not in the paperwork, didn't testify, and would do and did what anybody else that's caught up, you would have did the same. Anybody would have did whatever they needed to do to get their sentence reduced. You got KR, some rapper in Florida, his father testifying against him. You people act like this stuff is all brand new. Y'all just kills me. Kills me. Yeah, hey Georgia girl, I know. I don't have time for beef neither. I'm just speaking on something I've seen. I'm just trying, cause see, to me, I don't care. It don't matter. I can sit there. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do? Pull out my switchblade and slit everybody's throat? When they talk about him? No, I don't care. I know how I feel about him. I don't care. It don't bother me, because this ain't the person I know. And if you support him, whether innocent or guilty, that's what you should be doing. That's what you should be doing. And so, I'm trying to understand the hate for a man that reads the paperwork, but nobody is talking about these former employees. That's what's mind-boggling to me. Have y'all went to their homes? Have y'all attacked them on social media? I hope you haven't. But the way you coming at Larry, are you coming at the people that testified against him? See, that's what I need. I need people to make it make sense. They worked for R. Kelly. This is what they saw. They got on that stand and testified. I need people to make this make sense. Right. Because, Larry and I used to have conversations like he said. Nobody talks about the childhood trauma. Nobody talks about that. We ain't talking about the stuff we should be talking about with this case. See, none of this stuff matters to me. But yet I have to look at the case through everybody's eyes as I do life. So, Eve, what I am discussing, I need to understand why people hate Larry Mcghee so much, but they're not talking about the people that testified against him. That's it. That's all. I need for people to make me understand why I should hate a person that did what most people would do if they caught up in something, God damn it, they gonna sing like canary birds, rockin' robin birds, Tweety birds. They gonna do whatever they need to do to get their sentence reduced. Fathers testifying against sons, mothers done testified against daughters, fathers done put their kids' mamas in shit. So he done went and served his time, and he's come out. I support all criminals. I could have been one of them. I might have been. They don't have to answer to me. They got to answer to God. None of us are perfect. Nobody is perfect. Now, I got some issues. You know, I don't like the way everybody has come down on him. I don't like the way the government then said it took them 30 years. Really? 30 years? You said he been doing this for 30 years? You care about black girls? Well, every alleged victim and stuff, you need to sue the United States government. If they let him walk around for 30 years. Sue the city of Chicago and everything. Then you want me to mute his music? Are you kidding me? This whole country was built on a lie, from Van Gogh to Beethoven to Walt Disney to everybody, every musician. They done had drug problems, alcohol problems. Some of them been pedophiles. Some of them been rapists and everything else. But you still support them and you listen to their music. But we want to take one black man and mute his music. Yeah, I got issues with that. And you want me to sing the Star-Spangled Banner and I pledge allegiance to the flag, and the second verse talked about slaves. And Big Tim, if you're in here, nothing against you. Like I said, I respect you. You love this country. And that's fine. I'm going to still come to your shows. But as an African American woman, this country was built by slaves. Black people are still traumatized from slavery. They never gave us anything. We built this United States of Snakes, America. We built this United Snakes of America. And so, those are issues that I have. My personal issues. How you talking about you want to mute his music and you still listening to every other artist's music? Now, if they going to go for one, they need to go for all. And again, where is the outrage for, they worked for R. Kelly, this is what they saw, but you hate Larry Mcghee. Y'all talk about Atmos. You know, everybody, tears. Hey, Steve. So, where is the outrage for the people that testified against him, his former employees? And y'all worrying about some people on YouTube? reading transcripts and giving their input? Y'all participating in orchestrated beef? Who paying these people? Nobody wanted to work together. What I like about Oko, they accepted me. They stick together. They have each other's backs. If somebody has a problem, they talk about it. They've listened to me talk about him and ask them to please have compassion for the man. This is not the man I know. Yes, Steve, they're worried about the wrong things. The wrong things. But I'm just trying to understand. Then we got people in paperwork, names that have been put out there. Ain't nobody mad at them. People names in paperwork that has been identified as alleged handlers, names in paperwork, y'all like them. Make that make sense. Y'all talking to them and they was right there in the midst of the mess. I tell you what, Darlene April Shower's name would never be in no damn paperwork. I ain't never been around him with no damn kids. But y'all ain't mad at the people's names in the paperwork. Make it make sense. The people that have been identified as a handler, you're not mad at them. You ain't asking them why you didn't get him help. You interviewing them ignorant motherfuckers that was in the goddamn paperwork. Whoo, Lord, hold on. Okay, I got to breathe. I got to breathe for a minute. I ain't even had a damn fireball. Okay, hold on, because I'm trying not to curse. So, people's names that's in the paperwork, when you interview these people, you are not asking them, your name is in the paperwork, and if this was your friend, brother, this, that, blase, Skippy, you don't ask them, well, why didn't you get him help? Lord knows. And I've had big issues. And so, and we all got criminals in our family. Shit. We all got somebody and know somebody that's done went to prison. We all know somebody that's done snitched on their mama, they daddy, they kids, they dope dealer. Y'all miss me with y'all ignorant stuff. But you mad at Larry Mcghee, his name ain't in the paperwork, but nobody's mad at they work for R. Kelly. This is what they saw. People done been identified as madams and handlers, and they love them. I don't like you. Because my question is, why didn't you help him? Did you hear? Let me repeat again what, see, you had Aslet Mayweather. Now, she testified that she told his stylist that she was worried about one of Mr. Kelly's girlfriend who was briefly returning home to Florida for her high school graduation. Where is the outrage for this? For this lady? She gotta understand. She said when she gets to Florida, she should run and never come back. Miss Mayweather wrote in one of her texts, adding in another, something is really strange about the treatment and behavior of the little one. The punishment is real. Where is the outrage for this woman? But oh, they hate Larry. I just can't with you people. Hold on for one moment, please. Hold on. Whoever this is, call me back. Hello? Who's calling? Okay, I'm back. You know, I'm like everybody else. I got to find out who called them. Folks be bill collectors and everybody else. They call them for real phone numbers now. They trying to get me to switch Medicare plans and all kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to understand the people that have testified against him, the people's names that was in paperwork, named as handlers, victims identified them, gave their names, but yet, y'all love these people. If a person that named a woman in their paperwork as a handler, you should be mad. You should be mad at them. You should ask them, why is your name in the paperwork? Why did the girl identify you? Ooh, Lordy have mercy. Ooh. I was lost, but now I'm found. Anybody name in that paperwork that comes up and them girls identify them, I don't like you. You sat around, you enabled this type of mess. Damn you. Damn you and the horse you rode in on. If your name is in that paperwork and them girls have identified you, I do not like you. And I've got to pray to God for some type of peace. Because it's obviously that you didn't help your so-called brother. Because let me tell you something, baby. When you love somebody and you care about them and you see they messing up, you gonna go through any extremes to make sure they get the help they need. How many of you people that told your family members, if you don't go to drug and alcohol rehab, I'm not gonna fool with you anymore? How many of you done told them, if you don't get your shit together and start taking care of these kids better, I'm gonna call them folks on you? So any of you people's names in that paperwork, you ain't shit to me. Then I've got to listen and hear these former employees testify. Then people's names in paperwork as handlers, and nobody, they embrace them. Make it make sense. Like I said, when you truly care about somebody, let me tell you something, what I know, you can force their hand. So none of you people in that paperwork mean shit to me. You didn't care about him. You got me, you want me to accept some shit from 30 years ago I'd have been lied to by a girl's mammy, a girl's father. Then y'all want to flip the script? After you done took money, the government wait till he broke. Now they want to do this? Do this now? Hell no, I'm not happy about it. Then they care about black girls. See, Larry did a good live. This was going to be a rebuttal. The black girls, they can't even sue and get nothing. He broke. And let me tell you something. Lifetime. It's funny. Y'all say y'all hate the docu-series, but you people still watch Lifetime Network. Make that make sense. Now that you found out most of the people have lied, I ain't seen nobody in front of Lifetime. Have you wrote letters? I ain't seen no protest in New York. The Clarys lied on Lifetime. About 3 or 4 of the people lied on Lifetime. But you mad at Larry. Ooh, you people are a joke. You've been a joke to me. All y'all did was come in to get money, set up camp, lying on each other, orchestrated beefs to get money. You're a joke to me. All y'all a joke to me. When people tried to tell y'all the right thing, y'all didn't care, you know. You hated a person telling the truth and what could be done to try to change the outlook of him. You hated me. I'm trying to get folks off YouTube and main media, but it was all orchestrated, all of these beefs. That's why they kept arguing, couldn't get off YouTube to get to main media. I had all kind of people willing to help and do things. They saw these folks on YouTube and said, oh my God, no, no. They asked me why I'm even fooling with them. There are people out there that might not care so much about him, but they don't like the way the government done waited all these years. Some people, you know, are mad because this type of behavior has been going on in the black community and they think it's okay. And it's not okay. Some people want to know why parents, some people are mad because they want to know why parents took money for years and years, and now you come back and you want to flip the script? Make it make sense. Hey, I remember hearing about the Aaliyah marriage. They said it never happened. It was a publicity stunt. The mammy, Diane Halton, said they wasn't married. The mama. Okay? The daddy said it wasn't her on the tape. If you can't trust the parents, who in the hell can you trust? The Clarys got on Lifetime and said they hadn't heard from their daughter. They knew all along. So, you want me to change my whole thinking, and I believed what the parents said. Well, the Haltons and Greg Landfair. May he rest in peace. I don't like to talk about the dead. Let me, Father God, I hate I mentioned the man's name. Greg, don't come haunt me. But I know that's the reason this man passed. And I know that had to bother him. Because yes, Rashonda Landfair is testifying. Like I told y'all 3 years ago when you all kicked me out of every group. And her daddy and her mother. And I think what killed Gregory Landfair is the stress that he allegedly would get on a stand and say, I lied, that was my daughter, and I done took millions of dollars. Me and my family, we done tried to file bankruptcy, throw the government out, off. What we took is money. Diane Halton was hollering they was never married. It never happened. It never happened. The minute the government indicted him, she ain't opened her mouth. These parents ain't shit. They ain't shit, and they never was shit, and will never be shit. May God have mercy on your souls. And so a man sits in jail based on other people, based now, like I said, he's been convicted. I have to accept that fact that he's been convicted. Hey, Miss T with the T. Everybody welcome Miss T with the T. And Steve Gilmore, and I need you all to subscribe to their channels. Yeah. And so, I'm just trying to understand why the hate. Why the hate on people that don't like him? People that's reading the documents. People that call him names. Because I say he's my family friend. I'm supposed to just, what? You want me to slit everybody's throat that talks about him? Hey, Miss T, I'm doing fine. I don't dance to nobody's music. Can't nobody control me. Hey, B Sparrow Talk. So I'm just trying to make it make sense on the hate for Larry for reading the documents. But Larry's not in any paperwork. But there's no outrage for they worked for R. Kelly. This is what they saw. There's no outrage for ladies that are in the paperwork that has been identified as handlers. There's no outrage for the handlers that the girl said raped them once they got out of showers and all kind of stuff. There's no outrage. I don't want to talk to none of them. I don't like y'all. You sat there and if you participated in this, you ain't shit. Why would I want to talk to you? My first question would be, why? How? What? But they get on here. They brother, they love them. Some of them done been around picking up the ledge handlers, running around with them. don't want to talk to none of y'all. Oh yeah. So in exhibits, they got madams. Madam Exhibit 41 and 42. But he's your brother. Now let me tell you something. Me and my brother are opposites. He's a law-abiding citizen. Me, not me. See, I can tell my own story. But let me tell you something. My brother done been over there in them wars. They sprayed them chemicals. He might have PTSD, probably so. I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to come up here. But let me tell you something. If anybody ever called me and told me he had changed, something wasn't right, I'm going and I'm going to do what I need to do to get help for anybody in my family. Whether it's from alcohol, drugs, abuse, anything. It don't do nothing. All you got to do is go downtown and get some paperwork. If you truly love your family and you see them doing some out-of-pocket stuff, foul stuff, that's gonna mess with their entire life. So don't tell me that was your damn brother. And you named in paperwork. I'm dropping the link. If anybody want to come up and talk for a few minutes. Because, as always, the energy was always focused on the wrong way. People set up camps on YouTube, orchestrated beefs for clicks, views, and likes, and I don't give a damn who like what I'm saying. Orchestrated beef, who paying y'all? Who is paying you people? If you support him, what y'all do? I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. They can call him whatever. Hell, I've been called names in my life too. I need everybody to support B Sparrow Talk. I need to see y'all Friday when we do our show, our Friday recap. I need y'all to get in touch with me. We are going to advertise black women, black men. We're going to advertise their products. We're going to advertise everybody's products. You send us a t-shirt, a cup, we're going to talk about your business. We will advertise for you. You come and support us on Fridays. Our main goal is to help African American, black, well, slash black, colored, Negro. Hell, I don't know what we are. I know we the chosen ones. But that's our goal. Our goal is to promote African American businesses, but we will promote other races as well. We do not discriminate. We just want to try and help our black people first, because we got to start supporting each other. I respect that. The views expressed on this show are mine. If you have a problem, you can call me up. We can talk about it. But I don't get into confrontations. I respect everybody's viewpoints. We had Tim in here. God bless America. I respect him. He loves this country. That's fine. Hold on. What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody in the chat? No, I just want to say that I find it really weird. Hold on, how about you? Am I echoing? Am I echoing?
Yeah, you're in the chat. Can everybody hear Tears?
Well, I want to say that I find it very weird how they parade the people that's coming around on YouTube, fucking up R. Kelly's case, adding to his case. For example, Don Russell, they was all in support of him. And they knew what he was doing. They knew he was on here intimidating Fake Roger. They was all supporting. Like, y'all have indirect anger. Y'all take y'all's anger out on Larry when y'all need to be looking at the people in R. Kelly's case. Because that's who's getting him locked up.
Yeah, hey, Tears, they say you're echoing.
Yeah, it is an echo. Hold on, let me come back.
Okay. But like I said, if you support R. Kelly, you support him. Whether innocent or guilty. You don't have to argue with people. I got an echo too? What the heck done changed? Oh, shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Do I still have an echo now? Okay. Go ahead, Tears.
Okay. Well, am I still echoing? I don't know what's going on.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Now I'm turning off one device.
Let me
close out this other. Hey.
Am I still echoing?
Yeah. Jane Doe, get out of here. Hey, Big VY. Welcome, Big VY. Now, Big VY, he is a supporter of R. Kelly. As me as well. I respect his opinions. They try to to take his channel away. He's Big VY. If y'all can subscribe to his channel, he's a very respectful gentleman. He just gives his viewpoint on the case. I never heard him talk or slander anybody in his shows. He just gives his input. And Big VY, what I'm talking about today is, just so you know, is I'm trying to understand why people hate Larry Mcghee, who did whatever he had to do like any other Negro would do to get their time reduced. And they hate him. He's come home and they have hate, but nobody has hate for the former employees that's been testified against him. Hey, Big L. So I'm just asking a question. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Let me add Tears. So, okay, Tears, go ahead. Let me be quiet. Let's see how you sound. Let
I
me
was
put
saying,
my...
why do I got an echo?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me wait till I get home.
Yeah.
I'm home like in 2 minutes.
Okay. We'll wait till she gets home. So, you know, this whole case, yeah, all adults that knew something and did something need to be locked up too. So, Big Val, what I did is I went through, and this is just a recap, and I'm going to end this show. I went through on, you know, this marriage to Aaliyah, they said was a publicity stunt. It didn't happen. Aaliyah said it, well, they said it was a publicity stunt. It didn't happen. The mammy, Diane Holton, said it never happened. Greg Landfair said it wasn't his daughter. And now y'all done flipped the script, and I'm supposed to just jump on board because y'all done lied to us and took money for all these years. I'm supposed to mute his music, but yet we got a president in the United States of America. You got people on the Supreme Court that's been accused of domestic violence, doing everything to women, but y'all want me to mute R. Kelly. Make it make sense to me, black people. You got Supreme Court judges nominated who's done everything to women. Trump got elected and he had charges against him. They wasn't saying remove Donald Trump, impeach them, but we hollering, mute R. Kelly. I just need all of this stuff to make sense to me. This whole country was built on a lie. We still live in a lie. Yeah. Hey, Big Val, I'm so glad to have you. You got to unmute your mic. Let me see. There. Okay. Hey.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. How you doing? I'm so glad to have you over here today.
Thank you. So y'all gonna come over.
Yeah. I'm glad to have you. So I'm just trying to understand. You know, you're a pretty fair guy. You know, I've been coming in there talking to you. And so I'm just trying to understand why people are outraged at bloggers that's on YouTube that's reading the transcripts, giving their input, but nobody's not mad at them former employees and these madams that the girls that named in the paperwork. I'm just trying to understand this. Do you have an answer?
I don't know, man. It's going on.
I mean, the energy is so directed in the wrong direction.
But that's what it's been the whole time.
Okay, hold on. Here go Tears. Well, nobody called.
Oh God, I'm still echoing.
Yeah.
This is my phone too. I don't know.
Okay, man. I'm gonna have to say what I gotta say for when I go live later. I don't know
Okay.
why. All right, y'all.
Yeah. And so, You know, we got people in the paperwork that the girls done named Big Val. I don't like them. Anybody them girls named in that paperwork can go to hell, as far as I'm concerned.
But see, people taking the paperwork, they can only take it from the paperwork what they want to take from.
Yeah.
See, that
But all of the people that has testified against him, I'm just trying to see, did y'all have this outrage? Did y'all go to these people's Instagram pages? Oh, you know what? Tell her to come back in. I know what might be the echo. I got one of these mini air units. Somebody call Tears. I had my portable air conditioner sitting right here by my computer so it wouldn't get hot. Somebody tell Tears to come back in. So I'm just... Huh?
It's with the guest. I mean, when we come on, the mine is on.
Okay.
And I don't have no tab open.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to understand, you know, this whole YouTube thing. I'm going to say it was orchestrated. People set up camps to make money, and beef with each other, because that's all it's been. A bunch of beefing back and forth for 3 years. Orchestrated beef.
You ain't gonna ever understand this stuff.
Huh?
I say this, you'll never understand this stuff because it's too much. Like,
Yeah.
it's too much back and forth. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of, you know, messes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, I don't.
I'm
My
gonna mute
whole,
my mic and see if the...
my whole issue with the my whole issue with this case in general is just, you know, it's more with just the justice system itself. I don't really, you know, people can do what they want to do, but it's up to the justice system to be fair and impartial. And just to me, in the way that I look at it, the way that I see, I don't see it as being balanced. You know, I don't see the balance in, you know, none of the stuff that's been going on, and that's the issue, that I'm not here to say who did what, who didn't do this, that, then this, then the third, but you know, I look for balance. You know what I'm saying? And the balance is the only thing that's gonna make sense to me.
Okay, and see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people look at the case from just the injustice. Like, it don't take you 30 years, you know, and why wait? Why wait till somebody broke? So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people got issues with the case from different viewpoints that all need to be respected, and we don't need to be hating each other. We don't need to be arguing. We might could learn something from each other, because you might have, you know, awakening moment, you know, just by talking with people about the case. But
Yeah.
I don't even like to talk about the case, because to me it don't matter. I'm going to support him no matter what. I just need to understand why I'm supposed to hate the opposition, not talk to them. I guess I'm supposed to slit their throats when they talk about him. Hell, they talked about Jesus. Hold on. Now I'm going to mute my mic in case Big Wad. I think it might be
Right.
me, and then we are on a delay. So I'm muting my mic. Go ahead, Big Vav.
Right. Yeah, they did talk about Jesus Christ, but the whole thing when it comes to having a conversation has to be had. There has to be respect, a level of respect on each side of the conversation. You don't have to agree with what a person is saying, but when you disagree, it shouldn't be an argument. You should be able to agree to disagree. But what we're looking at, is to some degree, a lot of some of these people on these YouTube street, they don't have respect for some people. So it's never gonna be a legitimate conversation. And some people, they passion, they emotion, they emotion outweigh their argument. They get emotionally involved in what they're talking about, other than just having a simple conversation. So me personally, I don't. I'm not finna. I'm not gonna go back and forth with people on here, because at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna ever meet these people. Probably it's the internet. It's a opinion, and most of the time, if people say things that I don't agree with, or they say something that I may not like, I mean, I know how to remove myself from the conversation.
Exactly.
But nowadays, a lot of people, some people use this platform to be able to, tough Tony. This is, I know I can't be touched, so they don't be worried about what they say to you, or who they talk about in your family, or none of this stuff. And I just feel like, when it become personal, it's time to go for me, because, like I say, I mean, I'm a man, and the way that I look at things, I don't have a dog in the fight. But when I look at the balance of what I see, it's like, dang, like, okay, well, I hear this and I hear that. Yeah, that's a good argument. But then at the same time, I just look to try to understand, like, damn, well, it's hard to just even put myself in a position to where I say, what I know. I don't know nothing, but I know about the balance scale when it comes to the justice system, man. To me, I just don't see it.
Thank you, Big Vav. And that's what a lot of people feel too, the whole justice system. Tears, did you want to talk? Let me mute our mute my mic.
Yeah, can y'all hear me? Okay, it's no echo. Yay. Okay, so I think somebody in chat thought I mentioned Kip. I didn't mention Kip, but Kip did also say that he witnessed the situation with Aaliyah. But what I was saying is the R. Kelly supporters has misdirected anger. They are mad at Larry, but they parade around the people in R. Kelly's camp that have came on YouTube and has added to his case. Don Russell, for example, on YouTube, intimidating faith. Them parading that around the way that they do, that shows that they agree with the charges that's being held against R. Kelly with intimidation. And then we got Cash Jones and her, Cash Jones, R. Kelly's assistant, she said she was, right? We got her
Right.
sending her brother to go burn up Azrael, or her, whoever, her cousin, to blow up Azrael's car. But ain't nobody mad at her. Ain't nobody mad at her. She was just now on Sylvia's channel the other day. Like,
Well,
it don't make no sense.
right. Sly Foxes, she's a unique character.
Oh, Lordy have mercy. You know what? Y'all can say whatever y'all want to. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I've asked God to protect my mouth, and everybody know how I feel about that woman. Continue on, tears.
She
But
making some valid.
that's
She
all I'm
making
saying. And
valid
then
points.
and then you got Cash in a whole relationship with Angelo. You know what I mean? And nobody mad about that. But y'all mad at Larry for reading paperwork.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the stuff on here, I don't be catching it, because, like I said, I don't. One thing about tell people, that's just like, even in a relationship. If a person is doing something that they don't supposed to be doing, and you go snooping around, then you gonna find what you looking for. So for me, I just don't go looking around and say who doing this or who doing it. I just try to focus on my my concern that I have with what I see. But a lot of these people, like you say, they came on calling this man the muscle, Don Russell, he the muscle. But see, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of these people they chase relation. I said this a long time ago. A lot of these people chase relationships with R. Kelly, and what I mean when I say they chase
Yes.
relationships, whoever said they was close, they'll go to them. Then they
Yep.
find out somebody say they closer, then they'll go to them.
Yep.
And every time somebody got closer to the camp, they'll go to them, and that's what a lot of them support they did. Like I can
That
say
is
that
the
because I
truth. That
seen
is
it.
the truth.
You know,
But
they was
because you know what they want, if somebody is close to R. Kelly, they want to be able to have that person tell R. Kelly that this person did this for me, so R. Kelly would know their name. I feel like a lot of them want to be the next Geronda Pace because R. Kelly recognized her from the news and her supporting him. So a lot of these people are groupies. A lot of them are, and it shows the way that they act and how they chase.
right. They chase the next the closest relationship, and like I say, I know people. Everybody have they difference in opinion. That's why I name my channel Big Vile Opinion. But I do say everybody's opinion matter. But when you lose their respect for the other person that you're talking to, then that becomes an issue. You know,
Yeah.
that becomes a problem. Some people like the drama. Some people entertained by it. Me personally, I don't try to do well in that. So when somebody try to strike my channel about a video that I just spoke about, some of the stuff that Jerron testified to, all of a sudden I get a warning on my channel. I'm like, well, dang, I didn't think, I'm just speaking what I heard or repeating what I read. But at the
Right.
same time, I understand like at this point you got a lot of people around doing stuff, and you'll be surprised who out here really just doing some of the stuff that these people are doing.
Right.
But I mean, everybody.
Normal people don't do this type of stuff. I'm
Exactly.
telling you, these people are paid. They're being paid. They have to be getting paid.
There's no way that
Normal
there are Kelly
people,
supporters doing the stuff that they're
normal
doing.
people can have intelligent conversations. They might say, well, why can't you see my point of view? And then the other person say, well, I can't see it, but I have to respect it. End the story. Not calling you names, not looking up your family members, not posting your kids. This shit is orchestrated. Who paying these people? Normal people don't have this type of behavior. But again, I guess we're not dealing with normal people.
Right.
And again, times done changed. But, these people want to tell you who to talk to, who you can have on your channels, and all of this other kind of stuff. Like, who are y'all? Don't nobody got an answer to y'all. But again, my question is, where is the outrage for the people that tried to sabotage his case? Where's the outrage for these people?
It's none. 'Cause these
Clearly,
people are
that's
paid.
what they was trying to do. And see, what they're gonna do, you ignorant people that thought you was doing something, only thing they're gonna prove is, hey, he's got a enterprise on the YouTube streets. That's it. That's all. An enterprise on the YouTube street. An enterprise. You got people down there trying to show the jurors, describe the jurors, and everything else. So you just proven that this man got an enterprise still out there in the world. Make that make sense to me.
Thank you. Thank you. That's my point.
So I'm gonna mute my mic so anybody else can say anything or comment on that.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. They are proving the point of the charges that's being held against him in the New York case, intimidation, and they are all in support of it. If you say something they don't like on YouTube, they're gonna post your whole family. Gone, boy.
So again, where the real support is at? Somewhere sitting at home, praying. They're not arguing with people on YouTube. They're not posting all of their information. They praying for God's will to be done. They not trying to sabotage the case. They not calling the lawyers. They not getting money in his name for over 3 years. You know, like, and y'all time about to come up. It's about to be up. It's about to be over for y'all on YouTube. What you gonna do when they come for you? I mean, craziness. Craziness. But you're a supporter. But you tried to sabotage this case. And I don't care if somebody has went to every trial, to every rally, or anything they had to do. That don't make you the number one best supporter. Because everybody ain't getting ready to go to every court date. Just because they can't make it to every court date. Some people have jobs. You can't go around on the job talking about you support R. Kelly. They will fire you off of your job. So just because you can go, don't make you no better supporter than the next person. Who's getting ready to risk losing their job over a case? Some people are supporting him in private. They're not all out here doing all kind of crazy stuff on YouTube. Chicago is coming up, and the way these fools done acted, Lord have mercy. They might say they don't want nobody in the courtroom. Nobody.
Crazy. I said I've been trying to figure out. I've been trying to figure out, like, I've been trying to figure out, asking myself, like, this is the first time I ever seen this type of love and hip hop type shit
Right.
surrounding the court case. I never see this with Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, you know, OJ. You know, this is worse than the OJ shit. I mean,
But it really shows the energy that R. Kelly had around him because he even got his enablers, his sisters, Exhibit 1 and 41 and 42 on YouTube, and they act just like him. They act just like the supporters. So this is the type of energy that R. Kelly had around him, and it's been brought to YouTube.
yeah, man, it's a lot. But you know, it's a lot of shit that they do. Like, even though as adults, man, I just feel like adults gotta be held accountable for what they do as, as an adult. You know, because if I go out and commit a crime, they gonna charge me with a crime that I commit. Not if I say, well, then I saw my daddy doing this. You know, my
Right.
daddy taught me how to do this. No, that my daddy ain't gonna be responsible for something that I
Exactly.
you know, that I should have known better than not to do. But like you said, a lot of this stuff is gonna be it's real ugly. It's a real ugly picture, and you know, I just don't see where it's gonna go or where it's going. But at the end of the day, like I said, I respect how people feel, and I'm gonna continue to speak how I feel about certain things, and just stay out of the way, because I don't want none of that smoke doxing or none of that shit they be doing. I ain't got time for none of that. I don't want
Crazy. Crazy. I'm like, I don't give a damn. Y'all can post my record. I don't care. I'm glad to still be living on this earth. You said I did it, I did it. I ain't going to argue with y'all folks. Because y'all don't mean anything. At the end of the day, it's not helping him. Y'all made him look worse, and you focus your energy on the wrong things and the wrong people. And you still continue to do that. I'm just trying to understand why all of these people that's being named in paperwork that have testified against him, ain't nobody talking about them, but you're talking about people that have that's reading the transcripts.
Now, when you talking, if they for that person, like the guy that Tears mentioned, then if you speak against that person, then they come against you. You know, I know people have their differences with Dana J, but when Dana J spoke about Don Russell, he spoke about the actions that Don Russell was taking. They start calling Don Russell the muscle. So if a
Yeah.
person is saying he doing all this, and then y'all come out talking about he the muscle, then what the fuck? Like
Dana was the only one out of all of them against Don Russell.
And I told them if
exactly.
they support Don Russell, don't come to my channel.
That's what was sliding.
Yeah.
All them ones that was clinging to Dana when Don Russell came out and said he's the manager, they ran over there.
Like I say, this is, and let me tell you something. I'm waiting to see when he stole that property, when it's gonna come out, who helped him move that property. Stay
He said
tuned.
he helped him.
I know, but somebody had to help him drive to California moving that property.
I mean, even to that degree, you said the man got to give you a percentage.
Then I need to know something else. I need to know y'all so-called friends, y'all left all that stuff in storage. My friend, y'all knew he videotaped everything. Hell, Lake Michigan was right behind the Trump. Y'all left all that shit there. Why didn't them friends throw that shit in the damn ocean? In Lake Michigan. You left it there.
They didn't friends. I really don't have no friends.
But
y'all they took property to sell on eBay and everything else, but you left them tapes there. Now I'm gonna mute my mic.
Wasn't it Don Russell and R. Kelly's brother that moved some stuff from the storage in a U-Haul or something like that? Sharon Bush said.
Nah, he was done saying it was him and R. Kelly right hand man. They split the stuff up. Talk about some. Well, if they get caught, one person don't need to have everything. You know what I'm saying? And the dude he said a lot of stuff, but then also he talked about then he got to get paid in order to get the stuff back. If he want his ADAX and all that stuff back, he got to get 10%. He want 10% of what it cost him to get it and keep it or whatever. I say, nah, that's crazy. But everybody looking at all these people that everybody just coming in like trying to bite off a piece of the pie.
Right.
It wasn't no genuine situation. That's just like, I mean, if I was your friend and I was your genuine friend and just say you went to jail, your car on the side of the road. As a friend, I should take your car and go park it at your crib. Park it at my crib. Not let your car get towed that's gonna cost you more money after you bail out. Now you spending more money. But these people, when he went to jail, they like ching 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 ching. It was like lottery.
Exactly.
Anything that had value to it, they was in there taking it. That's crazy. I don't
And
want. I mean, with friends like that, who be enemy?
I'm telling you, and I had to laugh, cause if they know he videotaped everything, like y'all left the shit there. Lake Michigan was right. There's a river right behind the Trump Towers. Yeah. But anyway, I'ma end this show. I'ma let y'all give a closing statement, and I thank y'all for coming on. Like I said, I don't have anything against any of you bloggers. Y'all do what y'all do, cause y'all been doing it. Um, I'm not getting no orchestrated beefs with people. Um, I go over in Oak Cove, um, where I'm respected. My opinion is respected. Not you ignorant people who want to tell me who I should talk to and what a supporter should be. And, then kicked me out of groups, then had me, uh, then lied on me, then said I done said this. I want to make this clear. I ain't never seen him on no sex tape. I don't watch porn. Now, I've had a whole lot of people, some say they've seen that tape, and yes, Lord, it was him. Some people I know saw the tape and said they couldn't tell who it was. And so, I don't know. I don't watch porn. Back in my day, all they showed was two women. I don't want to look at women. I'm strictly dickly over here. And so, I'm going to mute my mic. Y'all go ahead and give y'all closing stuff. And I want to say this too. Take your anger somewhere else. Larry ain't did nothing that you niggas ain't done or won't do. Because some of y'all that had charges in the past where you should still be in prison. So you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, God will humble you, baby. And so, talking about Larry, and you not talking about these people, them former employees, make it make sense. So, I'm going to mute my mic. Big Vi, give your closing statement, and then Tia.
Well, I ain't on the closing I got to say, man, put God first, man, and let everything else work itself out, That's it. Y'all be blessed, y'all ladies. Have a nice day.
you
It's
too.
April, thank you for adding me. And everybody in the chat, y'all be blessed.
And I just want to say that R. Kelly is about to be sentenced in 14 days. That's where the focus should be. I feel like everybody is spiraling, focusing on OCOB and Larry, and that is not going to help your mental at all come the day of the sentencing. So I think y'all all should be focusing on sentencing day to clear y'all mind so y'all can be ready.
And just to let people, how many of y'all called to try to speak at his sentencing? How many of y'all? Because I did.
Thank you, Miss April. Because
How many of y'all
asking
have
Levi.
called to try to speak at his sentencing? Because I have. I have every phone call, every text message, every video, every picture where I tried to speak at his sentencing. So miss me with y'all BS.
Right. Because it doesn't make no sense to do all of this on YouTube and ain't nobody going down there to speak for him on his sentencing day. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. I tried to speak at both. Like I said, a lot of things that I did in the past, what I used to say in my shows, I was asked to do, and I won't go into details because I don't have to explain my life to nobody. Ain't none of y'all paying no bills over here. Thank God for the people I have I can call, and that'll help me out. because I'm like everybody else, broke every month. Um, yeah, together we break the chain. I'm praying for him, for God's will to be done. And I've tried. I've called them people, even during the trial. I had the non-supporters helping me when I was trying to speak at his trial and his sentencing. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to keep calling these people. But they'll talk about don't send no money. So when they say nobody wanted to speak at his sentencing, that's a goddamn lie. Because I tried. So, yeah, Just V, Big VY is a very nice guy. Here
Yeah,
on
I've
Country,
heard his shows before.
yeah, he's a great guy. I like him. And like I say, I don't hate any of these people. I'm not getting in these orchestrated beefs that y'all want folks to get into because y'all being paid. Y'all didn't start me off with getting paid with y'all. So y'all all orchestrated. This shit all orchestrated. Trust and believe that. I said it and I'm going to keep saying it. Because normal people don't act like that. Who paying y'all? Who paying y'all to act like this on YouTube? To act so ugly and make him look bad? This is DJ April Showers. Oh, Tears just left. I'm gone. I'm out. Everybody, you stay warm. Oh my God, I'm burning up in here now. Because I had to take my portable little air conditioner I got by the computer. I got to go into another room. That's why the echo. But, yeah. Did you want to come up together? We break the chains? Okay. Did you want to come up? You know more than you can handle. Yeah. Hey, Tears. Yeah. See? Yeah. Okay, Tears. Thanks for coming on. Okay, together we break the chain. I put the link out there. So if you want to come on, well, people don't talk about what they should talk about. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. If anybody want to come up on the channel and talk, and I think really what people need to be doing right now, like we're doing this prayer chain. I think we ought to be praying for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Hold on. Here is my girl. Hey, together we break the chain. Let me add her to the show. This is my girl right here, along with B Sparrow. And coming up soon, we B Sparrow Talk. We got some major projects coming up. Go ahead. I'm going to mute my mic and give you the floor.
Okay, just for a few minutes. So, what I think that we should do, since we are in support of R. Kelly, I think this is something that we did in church. It doesn't matter who you believe in. I think that what we should do is 3 days leading up to R. Kelly, I think that we should stay in constant prayer and asking that God's will be done according, to everything that's going on. And also, I think that everybody that was allegedly a witness to what he did, as far as Drea, all of them that are associated with this big crazy lie that's going on, I think that they all should be sitting right there in jail with him just as well. Because if you go out there and you commit a crime and somebody's with you and they know about the crime that you committed, And if it happens to be something that will take somebody's life or a botched robbery, if you pay attention to like the first 48 hours, those people will also serve time as well. And I think that everybody that was around him is just as guilty. I don't think that Robert did all the stuff that they say that he did. He might have done something, but I don't think that he did everything that they're trying to say that he did. And me as a mother, I can tell you this: why would I put my children in a position to meet a famous star, and there have been alleged questions about his integrity in the past? So that tells me, as a parent, you were going after that mighty dollar. You were basically trying to sell your child for fame and fortune. So, I just don't believe everything that everybody said. When I was trying
Preach,
to,
my sister.
when I
Them
was
damn Angelo and Alice Clary, girl, they got on that Lifetime documentary.
that
And they
deserves.
lied. They knew where
Yeah,
their daughter was at all the time. The
yeah, yeah.
mother, the mother, they got text messages. The mother was telling her to shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Uh, like she was a madam too, Madam Clary. You
But
know?
you know women that'll do that. They put their children in positions to try to get them to make money, no matter it's at the cost of the child. And I sit here and I tried to look at that show, and I was just really, to be honest, I was disgusted. I saw poor acting. I saw what appeared to me as somebody coaching. I saw a lot of that. Because let me tell you something. I have in my past been taken advantage of, and I'm being careful with the words. And the person that did it to me, when I saw that person, everybody looked at me and I immediately started shaking. You have things that happen to you when a person has violated you in any type of way. There are certain body languages that you display that will let you know that this person that just stepped into the room did something to you. Even with the child, if someone violated a child, not to bring a child up, and that child saw that adult or that person, they're going to tense up. So there are body languages that come along with people that says that they allegedly were violated in any type of capacity, whether it was mental abuse, whether it was physical, verbal, it doesn't matter, financial. There are associated characteristics that come with that kind of stuff. So I really feel like whatever it is that R. Kelly did not agree with, and this is how deep it is for me, whatever he did not agree to do, whatever it is, we don't know. Whatever he said, no, I'm not going to do that, they went after him full force. It's been known, because you can look at all the different artists that's out there. When they say, no, I'm not going to do this, then all of a sudden something happened. One is, I loved him, DMX, for one. DMX said, no, I'm not going to do this. And they ended up following him while he was driving, minding his business. I believe it was in the Arizona desert, had nothing, no drugs, no nothing on him. And he told his own story. So we can't tell your story. You can tell your own story. And he said, they arrested me and planted stuff on me as though I was a criminal because I said no. And still, when I got out, I still said no. So they knew no matter what they did to him, he was not going to budge. Another person, I can say, Cat Williams, is another person that said no. And when he said no, the whole thing that happened, a lot of people don't know the full story. They come up with their own ideas, but Cat Williams said no. Understand, Cat Williams has custody of his ex-girlfriend's children that he adopted as his own. And so because he said no to whatever it is they wanted him to do, the police came to his house under false alleged allegations. So they asked him the question, do you have a firearm? Cat Williams said, yes, I have a firearm. It's locked up in my closet in a lockbox, because I have children. They asked Cat Williams to unlock that lockbox and show them the type of weapon. So when he did that, they immediately put a charge on Cat Williams, saying that he had a firearm unsealed around children. He went to court, he won because he told the judge, I always keep my firearm locked up in the closet. When they came into my home, they tried to say that I left the concealed weapon open, but I do believe that the kids testified and stated that they knew that he had one, but they didn't know where it was. But he ended up winning those kids back. So I believe this has a lot to do with the industry coming to R. Kelly saying, we want you to do something, and R. Kelly was like, I'm not down with that. So that's where I believe all this crap began.
Yeah, I believe, like I said, I really do believe in that Illuminati stuff. It is real, and so it's real. But like I said, I'm not falling for the okie dokie that they want me to fall for. It don't take 30 years. You can't tell me you cared about black girls. I can't believe he ran around the city of Chicago doing all of this, and Richard Daley Jr. was the mayor. And honey, I remember a time you couldn't even go in Bridgeport. They hated blacks. So to think, well, see, that's what I'm saying. They didn't, if this happened all of this time, I just can't see Richard Daley Jr. not trying to do something. But then again, like I say, did they care about the black people, the black girls, if this was supposed to have been going on? So that's why I don't jump on the bandwagon. Oh, they cared about little black girls. It took us this. Nah, I ain't buying y'all story.
Right.
So, I'm not falling for that okie dokie. I'm not falling for it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
And I'm glad, like I said, other people respect my opinion, like I said. Now, I listen to all of the paperwork. Girl, I done sat there and listened. Folks, they done called him every name in the book. It didn't bother me. I didn't care.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm not going to argue with y'all because I still support him no matter what.
Right.
So what's the fight? What's the fight?
The Bible does speak of you when you falsely testify against someone, and then you try to call upon the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. He don't hear you. He gonna tell them, depart from me, you work of iniquity. You falsely testified against your brother, and you know information that could free this man, but because, like I said, the media and the industry has an agenda for whatever reason. They went after this man, and I'm gonna definitely pray that God's truth will prevail, and all those people that lied on him will fall to his wayside, that he will never again trust anyone, that he will get a prayer life while he's in there, and that the spirit of discernment will be on him so that he does not get caught up and trapped up. And I'm asking God right now that anybody that's going to get on that conference call, if they allow it, that's going to be a distraction. I'm asking God that their phone will not connect. I'm asking that they will not be able to be a part of it. I'm asking that people that have good fashion common sense will be able to connect, because that was ridiculous. Because the last time you were so upset, and I felt really bad because you were hot because of the sheer ignorance. And a lot of people want to get on there for their 5 minutes of fame, but this is not about 5 minutes of fame, people. This is about a man's life. This is about people lying on a man and causing this man to lose time. His ex-wife, all those people that pretended to be his friends. I'm asking that the Lord will please give him clarity of understanding and discernment, prayer life, and that he can see when people are not there for him, but are there to, get money. I really wish this would have never taken place. And all those parents that are guilty, the people that openly admitted that they lied, I pray that they don't skip over anything. I'm asking that every no stone will be left unturned in this case, and that they have to come to the conclusion, if this man is innocent, he is innocent. I don't know what he did. I have no clue. I've heard stories, and that's what they are, stories. Because I can come and make up a good story and be a great storyteller and tell you that me and R. Kelly went out on a date, and I could just make up this elaborate story, and it may be 100% lie, but because it sounds good, people are gonna believe it. So if these are like 100% lies, I want them to be able to see through every lie. I don't want them to be influenced by anybody when it comes to making a decision over this man's life. That is just my prayer for R. Kelly and all those that are associated and have been affected by this whole situation. Whatever money he lost, I pray he get it back. Whatever they stole, took out of the house, robbed him for, I pray that he get it all back. And I just pray that he get a circle of people around him that have discerning spirits that can tell when somebody's no good. That they have a strong prayer life, and they can say, look, this person means you no harm, and that they won't turn, but they will have the same, they will be after his, help him, in other words, to help our Kelly flourish his life and keep him on the right track. But that's all I wanted to say. April, I love you.
Yeah. Now this is what I want to say together. We break the chain. Now, I want to know what's your thoughts on this. Everybody always say when he found out the girls' ages, when they finally told the truth, he should have stopped. Well, I look at you girls, you liars that lied about your ages, I look at y'all as criminals.
Yeah, that's a manipulation.
Because why did you lied to get with him, and then you tell the truth. That's a criminal mind.
Right.
When you go through all of that. Now, I don't care if he was a superstar or whatever, because this stuff been going on in the black community forever. Girls done lied to some, and just because they fast don't mean that people need to take advantage of them, and they don't need to be called fast. But when you go through some of the stuff that some of these girls went through to get with him, no, I can't look at you as no child. I got to look at you as a person with a criminal mind.
Exactly.
And so, don't tell me that they was just. Now, I got a fake ID.
Right, exactly.
I went to Jewtown. I'm from Joliet. From Chicago, we moved to Joliet. We used to go to this place, Jewtown, and get fake IDs. I was in that club, and you know what? If my parents would have came in there and snatched me out of a club and put me on blast, they would have made me own up to my shit.
Right. Can I say something to you? I'm going to go even deeper than what you said. And I'm going to tell you what the parents did, okay? You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The parents groomed those children. They groomed them. And that's what a predator does. They groom you for trafficking and anything else that is going to benefit them. They groomed those girls. Yes, they probably did get fake ID. But if I tell a guy that I'm 21 when I'm truly 17, and I have an ID that says it with my face and my picture and all these numbers on it that says it's valid from my state, and once I have intercourse with you and after I have intercourse with you, the deed is already done, and you find out that I was younger than what I said. That is not your fault because you were presented with a lie. And the reason why I say that is because I had a little a boy in my neighborhood. He would call me mom, and so what happened was he met a girl, and I asked him, "Are you sure that this is who she says she is? This is way before anything about R. Kelly." And so he was like, "Yeah, she had the ID, her Facebook page said it, and she had all these pictures and all types of stuff. And she said she was in college, she had a fake college ID." And so I told him, "Make a copy of all that stuff, because something in my heart don't feel right." And he made a copy like I told him to. And I said, "Keep that in your email. Don't get rid of it. Make sure that somebody in your family has access to your email." So every time they would like talk, I told him to like copy the conversation and shoot it over to your email, because something just didn't feel right to me. The girl's father was a cop. And when we found out that she was messing with an older man, which was 22, the girl was like 16 years old. The dad scrubbed her Facebook to cover him up. But because I told him to keep the information and send it to his email, his brother was able to go into the email, print out all copies, all conversations. This boy was going to go to jail for statutory R-word, and he was going to be serving major time in jail. But because he listened to me, and the dad was a cop, and he erased her Facebook, and he kept all that information, he had a copy of her ID, everything. I told him, "You get a copy of everything. If she sleep, click her ID, click whatever you can to make sure that you're okay." Took all that information in court. The cop got fired for trying to hide the important information by scrubbing her page, and my play son won. He would have still been in jail today. They was going to give him a long time, but because he listened to my instructions, it saved him. So we have to start paying attention. Ladies, I'm not trying to be funny. Gentlemen, I'm not trying to be funny. If you are fooling around with somebody as a lady, and this is just my own advice, and you don't know this person, and they go into the bathroom, they have a wallet, click a picture of their ID in your phone. Keep it in your phone in case anything happened, and shoot that information to your email. And while he's or whoever's still in the bathroom, say, "I'm currently at this person's house." Say it real quick and give yourself a memo. So if anything ever happened to you while you're in the presence of that person, your family member, whoever has access to your email, can go in that email and get the information that they need, so that you won't be a statistic. But this goes all around the board. You have to do this even when you're dating someone, if they got a fake ID. That way, if they say they 22, 23, and you're a male and you're messing with that girl, you got that ID proof to show that they had a fake ID. That could save you. That's all I wanted to say about that, April. I'm going to give you back your channel. Thank you so much. I love you, and you always have the best content. Hello?
Yeah, thank you. But like I said, most people, they say, well, they told their truth. Well, yeah, but like I said, lying isn't a crime. Everybody done told little white lies. But look at what your little white lies have cost you. And like I said, when a person goes out, and this is just my opinion, and people respect my opinion. When you go out and do all of this and do all of that, to me, it's a criminal mind. You're not a kid to me. You are an adult. You don't put yourself in adult situations. But my opinion only. But anyway, everybody have a great day. Have a great day. Yeah. Yeah, Karen Johnson. Some of the parents definitely made some bad decisions concerning their parents, but I don't think they groomed their children. Robert Kelly was definitely grooming girls for abuse. Well, no, Karen Johnson, there has been text messages where Miss Madam Clary was telling Azriel how to act around him. So she was grooming a child, to sit in his lap and shimmy, shimmy. Everybody knows what that is, and that's to get a man hurt. So, let's not play games here. She was a madam. She told her to sit in his lap, shimmy, shimmy, and everything else. Face the facts. She is Madam Clary to me. My opinion only. Yeah. And so, yeah. Hey, Justin T, please, thank you. I am glad that I have opened your eyes in this live together. I be looking at things differently. Yes, that's all I wanted to do. When I came into this fight, the only thing I did, I had a video, and I wanted the world to see that this man was a compassionate man and a praying man. So, yeah. So, they can, folks can do whatever they want to do, But that's all I did. I wanted to show him in a different light. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's grooming. If you tell your child to sit in a man's lap, yeah. And she was telling her daughter exactly what to do. So, this was a history. A lot of these people told their kids, told their kids to lie about their age, get with them. Once you lie about your age and they slept with him, to me, you was trying to entrap him then. So, a lot of this happened in Chicago. A lot of this. And so, if he goes, everybody else should go. This is my Cash App. Showers 813. If you want to send anything, you don't have to. People told me to start advertising my Cash App. So, if you want to be a blessing, you can be a blessing. If not, that's okay. I'm still going to make it. I don't even really, but I was told I should, do this. So, that is my Cash App. So, I am going to end the show. Y'all have a blessed day. Like I say, focus the energy on the people that's been stole from him, robbing him, still stealing in his name. I don't care what he did. Some people shouldn't even talk about one man that's been to prison and they done been to prison. I don't understand it, never will, and really don't care. This April Showers, I'm out. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you.